Becca here at ISE 2024. It's day 2 of the show. I'm here at Hall 4 in the Plexus AV booth, joined by Stephen Kogels. How's it going?
It's going very well. We're very excited of being here, and of course, like me being a European citizen, I'm kind of excited of finally showing our products here.
Yes, this is a very big year for you. You guys had your first ISE last year, but this year, bigger, better, and you've got products here, which is really awesome. I'm so excited to hear more about them. But first of all, tell the people who are watching a little bit about who Plexus AV is and what you guys do.
So Plexus is a new brand to the industry, but not like a new company. We're actually part of a 75-year-old broadcast infrastructure manufacturing company called Sencor. And Plexus is basically our dedicated Pro AV division, where we've decided to go into the AV over IP space and really tailor our products towards the market instead of just applying our broadcast strategy, which in my mind doesn't work. And we've also have our own sales and marketing people that are really like dialed into the Pro AV space. So like we can connect with our end users, we can connect with consultants and our distributors. So yeah, that's what Plexus is.
Tell me a little bit about why having this standard in the AV industry is important.
So we use IPMX as the standard, right? So it's coming from AIMS, also built on the foundation of SMPTE 2110. And the reason why a true open standard is important is because it gives you interoperability with other systems and it gives you much more future-proof system design, right? So instead of being siloed into your or walled gardens or what terminology you want to use for that, you actually get equipment from multiple manufacturers that is able to connect with your system, not only on the control level, so not just the system control part, but also with audio video streams that are actually being able to be decoded by multiple vendors. So that's, especially universities, large systems, it kind of gives you a lot more design flexibility and it's just more future-proof.
So for someone who is considering using Plexus AV and they come in and they say, okay, I'm considering IPMX, but this other standard has more compatible brands, what would you say?
So there is no true open standards interoperability on our market if you look at AV over IP, right? So even if we have one box tomorrow that we can connect into our system that's like one-on-one compatible, you already have 100% more compatibility than you had before. I do know, and there's a lot of announcements, especially at like the IPMX booth, the AIMS booth, there's a lot of announcements from various vendors that are going to be supporting IPMX inside of like large event processors and those kind of things. There's some screen manufacturers that are definitely looking into IPMX. So it's like slowly, there's more and more uptake and more adoption of IPMX. So even if you only have 3 or 4 manufacturers that are compatible today, you'll end up with a lot more. But those 3 or 4 are like 100% more compatibility and interoperability than we had a year ago.
So it's slow and steady wins the race.
Absolutely, like slow and steady wins the race. Like that's the thing. Like we won't get like this magic interoperability between every device overnight, right? It's not a magical solution, but it's the right.
But it's a steady solution.
Yeah, it's the right direction. And the right strategy, and that's what happened with phones. It's what happened with IT. Like it's going to be there, right? So it's the right direction.
And more manufacturers are supporting IPMX every single day. I've been posting the press releases, I would know.
Yeah.
So I think within the next 6 months, we're only going to see this double and triple.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when you get like SDM modules that plug into screens that natively support not only screens but also projectors that natively support IPMX, then we're just going to be eliminating black boxes and staying inside of the IP domain. So yeah, that's definitely the way to go.
So tell me a little bit more about what products you have here in your booth.
So we're showing our AVN4, our transceiver that we've also shown at Infocom. We're getting very close to release, and that is supporting a high bitrate stream, JPEG XS based, so that's like for the low latency, highest quality applications. We're also demonstrating our H.265 implementation, which is showing an amazing latency, which we have on our booth. So if people watching this video and ISE is still going on, come check it out. I'm pretty sure we'll do a product video on that too. And that's just proving like you can actually have multiple layers of bit rates and quality. It's a triangle of functionality inside of the same system with interoperability between those. Because there are systems on the market that do that today, but you can't send one signal to the other one. So that's what we're showing here as well. We're showing our visual array, so that's our management and control interface where you can configure all your devices. The cool thing about us is like we don't force you to buy our visual array software. You can also just control it with your own control system. And we're showing a demo of our stream conversion gateway. And the stream conversion gateway is such a big Swiss Army knife. We'll talk about like all the functionality. We'll be here for another 15 minutes. But basically, it's a conversion tool. So it takes existing streams and allows them to travel into our AV over IP system, and it also allows them to travel out of our AV over IP system. So you can take a signal from an AV over IP encoder and actually convert that to NDI-HX and stream that to wherever you want that to go.
Nice. Well, the last question I have for you, Stephen, is where can people find more information about Plexus AV?
Well, the best and easiest way is just to go to our website, plexusav.com. Of course, our socials, so we're on, I wanted to say Twitter, I need to say X, right?
Yes.
X, and on LinkedIn. And of course, they can always connect with us, and our contact details are on the website.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Stephen. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great rest of the show.
Awesome. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course. And don't forget, on our site as well, you can look at all of our ISE 2024 show coverage by going to ravepubs.com/ISE. Once again, I'm Steph Beckett, and we'll see you next time.